Is everyone ready for more Shogun Warriors? I hope so, because I'm bringing you the review of Shogun Warriors issue number 6 from July of 1979 here on 80s Comics. Shogun against Shogun. I love the cover. These issues just keep getting better. It's a great series. It's a nice Battlestar Galactica t-shirt advertisement, and this issue is titled Downfall. Oh, it's really good. If you remember in the previous issue, if you've been watching 80s comics or if you've been reading these for yourself, I hope you've been reading them. They're really good. They're cheap and easy to find too. But Genji Odashu, pilot of Combatra, is captured by Maur-Kon and the forces of evil, leaving the other two Shogun warriors to battle that thing, which is like Mechagodzilla, but with wings. And it's also alive. And even meaner than Mechagodzilla. Mechagodzilla is a good guy. That's not a good guy. It's so bad it can even withstand the rocket fist from Dangard Ace. Love the way that Herb Trimp, the artist for this issue, draws computer terminals. That's really cool. So, Carson and Savage have to take this thing down. And Carson, whose real life job is a stunt driver for movies, comes up with this scheme to use his stunt driving tactics to destroy this monster. Oh, it's great and so highly improbable. I love it. So he's going to play chicken with this thing. But Savage, who's piloting Dangard Ace, is going to assist. As Carson flies straight into its mouth, Savage blasts it down. Then he shoots an arrow into its face, and we get an ad for Fruit Stripe Gum. Fruit Stripe Gum, which just reminds me of Beastie Boys, Paul's Boutique. Fruit Stripe Gum gets a shout out. They always have good taste in, well, everything. Using the power of teamwork, Carson and Savage blow this thing's head up and destroy the monster. But they don't know that Genji's been captured. And aren't they surprised when they locate Combatra, when it starts to attack them? Oh no! This part's great because it's like straight out of Star Trek. They turn on the view screen and it's like Maur-Kon sitting there. Actually, it's more like Flash Gordon. It's sort of like Flash Gordon meets Star Trek. There's absolutely nothing that doesn't sound great about that. So we get this great fight scene between all of the Shogun Warriors, capably illustrated and storyboarded by the amazingly talented Herb Trimp. Did a lot of work on the G.I. Joe comics, like I've said before. He's just a really good artist for this kind of work. And check this out. Right next to OJ, we get the new Star Wars figures. Get a checklist out and see which of these I had. The Gonk Droid. They don't call it a Gonk Droid, but we know it's a Gonk Droid. Walrus Man. Darth Vader. I've heard of him. I had the Death Star Commander. Got it. That guy was cool. You had a collector's case? Oh, remember how many different collector's cases there were? Can I order these? Okay, now you may be thinking there's no way this comic book could get any more awesome, but it does. Because, let me get you up to speed here. There's two bad guys. There's Maur-Kon, who's the guy we saw previously who hijacked Combatra, and then there's Magar. And Maur-Kon believes in using technology and science to battle the Shogun Warriors, whereas Magar wants to use alchemy and magic. So he frees Genji Odashu and then ties her up over this pool of magic molten lava, which comes alive and starts to grab her because it's going to transform Genji Odashu into a new magical monster. Except, of course, since she's one of the Shogun Warrior pilots, she's awesome and she uses her acrobatic skills to escape the pink evil liquid in the Haunt of Evil, by the way. This place, the underground lair is known as the Haunt of Evil. So I don't want to give away the ending here because I really want you to read this, but, we could probably assume that Genji survives, which she does in spectacular fashion. There's lots of explosions, and even get an ad for this sweet light writer here. But my favorite ad is actually this one. I gotta flip over to it. If anyone from Hostess is watching, by the way, the company, Hostess, I think that you should know that the ad money that you spent in 1979 is helping you sell Hostess fruit pies today in 2020. Like, I love these things. And your ads have totally just rekindled my desire to eat these delicious fruit pies. Because as the Thing and Torgo will tell you, Hostess fruit pies, apple, cherry, peach, these are very, very good. Knew you'd like the light, tender crust and real fruit filling. Everyone does. Everyone likes Hostess fruit pies, even the Jawas back here. Everyone. And everyone also likes Shogun Warriors. It's a great comic book series. Highly underrated. Sadly, only ran for 20 issues, but so far, the ones that I've read, every one of them is good. And if you think these look cool and you're looking for some great late 70s, early 80s mecha action, you can't go wrong. Shogun Warriors issue 6 may be the best of the bunch up to this point. They just keep getting better. Can they continue to get better? We'll find out here on 80s Comics. Thanks for watching.